Well, the first thing is we've got to know where we want to go and why. And Pete, mentioned about difficult questions often answered, and it can be when someone comes to say, okay, what is it you want from this business? Are you looking to build it up with some exit strategy where in 3 or 5 years' time you can move the business on? Do you want to retain it within the family? Do you want to grow it to bring more investment, more shareholding into the business? How do you measure success? You've got to be able to quantify it. Do you quantify it in terms of profitability, in terms of size? There's so many different ways of measuring it, but it's what it means to you. It's your business. You've got to take it forward. What does success mean to you? It may simply be the number of clients you service, high standards for your customers, nothing to do with the pure financials. But we've got to be able to identify where is it we want to go. The next thing is we've got to know where we are now, because if we can't assimilate those two, we're never going to achieve it. If I was to go to the AA, which is a great motoring organisation, and I was to say I want to go to Blackpool, the first thing they'll say is, well, where are you at the moment? If I can't tell them where I am, although there's a destination, they're going to struggle to get me there. The best they may suggest is head to the coast and then go clockwise or anti-clockwise, and eventually you'll stumble across Blackpool. That's really not a very good way to move a business forward. We need to understand what stands in our way. What are the obstacles? Some of those are real and some are perceived. We often put barriers up to ourselves. We can be our own worst enemy sometimes. And again, it's important to understand those things. The next thing is know what we've got to do. This is the bit Pete started to allude to about having a strategy, having a clear plan. We know where we are, we know where we want to get to, we know what stands in the way. We can develop a very good strategy and a plan then to achieve that. And that is irrespective of the nature of the business, the size of the business, the industry, the market sector. It's nothing to do with the economy. The biggest factor at the end of all that is then actually doing it, getting on with it. And it might seem so simple, and I will say that. People often say to me, actually, what you say is simplistic, but it's really powerful. It doesn't have to be complicated. There's a specific approach and it works.